Okay, let's talk alternative game modes. You want to queue up for a game. You click the casual button. You see core game modes. Attack, defend, capture the flag, control points, king of the hill, payload. Yeah, classic, iconic, everyone knows what those are. Then you scroll all the way down past payload. Alternative game modes. Well, what's this all about? Well, let's check it out. Payload race? Okay, doesn't seem too wacky of a concept there. Miscellaneous game modes. Okay, you got two-fort invasion. Okay, let's just capture the flag. Doomsday. Doomsday is just king of the hill with extra steps. Probed. That's just king of the hill, but it's alien themed, and so is two-fort invasion. Watergate. Just deathmatch. Watergate is player destruction. That's just deathmatch. It's not too different. I don't understand why it needs to be labeled down here. Then you got De Groot Keep, and okay, this one I understand. This is pretty alternate. This is medieval mode. Melee only. That makes sense. That's a little bit different. I mean, it is just attack defense again, but you're restricted to melee only. And then you got Hydro. Hydro is territorial control, and it's the only map of its kind, and that makes sense, you know. It was launched when the game first came out. It was supposed to be this big thing where you play it over and over, the map changes a lot, it's a lot of replayability. Sure, people hate it nowadays. I don't know why. It's just faster attack defense. That's all it is. It is just attack defend, and the spawns change. That's it. Can it be a little stalematey? Sure, but people still like 5 CP? Interesting. Anyway, then you got Snowplow. Snowplow is just attack defend. What, because it was too confusing for new players in fucking 2013? Oh, big deal. It's just attack defense. I don't know why. Maybe it's a snow theme? Oh no, but one of the most popularly played maps is Viaduct. Is it because there's a train and you have to wait for it to get hit by various objects? I don't know, but it's just attack defense. And then you got Manpower. This one? Yeah, I understand. Is it just capture the flag again? Sure, that's exactly what it is. But, you know, you got the grappling hook, you got power-ups. That's pretty radically different. You're not going to walk around on a game of two-fort and have a king power-up, or you shoot a guy and he shoots you with lightning and you go flying back and he has 584 health. God, have you seen Heavy with one of those power-ups? Like 800, it's crazy. Anyway, that's pretty radically different. I can understand. Then you got Pastime. Pastime, glorified capture the flag. Except, you know, the power jack, or excuse me, the jack is the briefcase and anyone can get it, but that's pretty different too. I understand, that's fine. But, payload race? Doomsday? Two-fort invasion? What's the point? Payload race, that's just payload. There's another card. Why is that so hard to understand that it needs to get trapped down in the alternate game modes tab? That doesn't make any sense. What's so different? One of the most popular maps in the entire game is a payload race map. Hightower! Have you ever heard of it? I'm pretty sure you have. It's been modded to hell and back. I think the big problem with this is the game modes aren't bad. There's just not enough good maps for them. Banana Bay is the best payload race map and you're never gonna play it because no one plays payload race. They just want to fucking queue up for Hightower all day. Doomsday? Special delivery? That could work great! The map fucking sucks, so no one plays on it. Get these game modes out of this restricting bullshit box. Hydro, with some tweaking, I think it could work. Get another territorial control map. They were so hyped when it first came out. But then you think about alternative game modes. These are the only ones that exist? No. What about arena mode? Why doesn't anyone like arena mode? Abraham Lincoln said arena mode was his favorite. He said, I love arena mode. That's a quote. You can look that up. That's real. Look it in your history books. Abraham Lincoln loved arena mode. There's so many maps in the game that are just sitting there rotting in your files, never to be used outside of like a Gmod map, that are based on arena mode. Maybe you could say, oh, none of the maps in arena mode are good and it sucks ass and it isn't fun because if you get killed right at the start, then you've got to wait maybe 5 minutes and that's no fun. No one likes waiting. Sure, I understand. No one likes waiting. I'm a very impatient motherfucker. But why not have it? Arena mode is a real game mode. Why is it not in the alternative game modes tab? And then, on the topic of arena mode, everyone treats capture the flag like a deathmatch. So what about the actual deathmatch game mode, which is just player destruction? And yeah, I understand. Player destruction, it's a little bit different. It's not just kill the most guys and then you win. And you know, there's still teams. You still gotta kill a guy, pick up the bullshit that he drops, and then wait a minute to go deposit it in some random ass thing. That's fine, I understand that, but I don't understand why it's not in the alternative game mode style. Do you guys like Seal Bin? You like the funny seal? Gone! That motherfucker's leaving September 15th. They don't give a fuck that there's a funny seal. That's a different game mode. That's player destruction. It's going away. And have you noticed that player destruction suffers from the fact that it is fucking trapped in Halloween mode? Half the reason people don't like player destruction is because it is fucking shackled behind Halloween mode. You got people fucking flying around with spells. There's bosses everywhere. There's fucking weird-ass gimmicks. Watergate was okay. Sure, you still had the fucking aliens, but at least the map was pretty decent. People don't like it because it's shackled to Halloween mode, but if you broke the chain and made it a real alternative game mode, put it in that fucking tab, and make better maps for it, people would want it. And I'm sure people do want it. I'm sure there are people well, maybe not a lot of people, but I'm sure there's plenty of people clamoring to play player destruction outside of Halloween mode. And hey, this seal bullshit, that was a pretty good step in the right direction. I hope we get more of them. Maybe not have, you know, bullshit Halloween where you have to fucking fight skeletons or some shit or collect monster parts. I don't know, but it could work. Why is it not there? The alternative game mode tab really sucks. It just sucks a big one. It's all the way at the bottom, no one's gonna fucking play it, and if the new guy gets like curious, is like, oh, a payload race, I've never heard of this before, maybe I'll give it a try. You know what he's gonna get? He's gonna get fucking this! Where he joins the game and it's full of fucking bots! Because bots are the only ones that populate these fucking servers, and he's gonna get kicked instantly! Or, you know, killed a whole bunch of times, and then he uninstalls the game and go plays, I don't know, Dota 2. There are plenty of people who I'm positive don't know that the alternative game modes tab even fucking exists. Because you know why? They scroll all the way down, they go to payload race, they click view maps, they queue up for Hightower. That's it! Or they click on the fucking server browser and go to fucking 24/7, no objectives, no capping Hightower. Because everyone just treats it like a lobby instead of, you know, an actual map. And I know that Valve wanted it to be a big thing because one of the 2013, the Halloween event was a payload race map. 2014, that was a special delivery map. Were they just reskins? Yes. But they still, like, remember robot destruction? That was gonna be a game mode. I mean, that got turned into player destruction. Literally, you can look up the development of that. But, remember robot destruction? The whole ass fucking moon game mode that they dropped? I was a beta tester for that. I remember queuing up for quick play, going on fucking Valve beta maps. I was so excited to log on to every day after school and try out the RD Asteroid and check out the changes to the maps, and then they just dropped it. You're never gonna fucking play RD Asteroid again. Robot Destruction is never coming back. They're never gonna put it in the alternate game modes tab. Shit belongs there that doesn't belong there, and the shit that does belong there is fucking non-existent. Why can't I queue up for Arena mode? Arena mode in Classic would do fucking wonders for that thing. Injecting lifeblood into it, people would play it. Instead, you know what you gotta do? You gotta go to the fucking community server browser, look up Arena mode, and you know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get fucking 24/7 furry dragon roleplay, 5 hours of downloading custom files, and when you get in there, it's either fucking Freak Fortress or some weird bullshit arena mode where there's no actual objective. Oh, and before I forget, don't let me forget about this, versus Saxon Hale. That's officially in the game until September 15th anyway. Do you want that to go down to the alternate game modes tab? That would be pretty fucking awesome. I wouldn't have to wait and sit for 2 hours downloading custom files that the server probably won't even fucking use when I could just queue up for casual. Takes me 2 minutes to get into a game. I play it, I have fun, I don't have to fucking wait 30 minutes because the hail stalls or there's a fucking spy that hides or some engineer that built a sentry nest. I don't fucking care. I can't go back to playing Community Freak Fortress or Community Saxon Hale. I can't do it. There's too much bullshit to download. Long wait times. Everyone only fucking plays the fucking ravine map that's too fucking big and full of water. You know the one I'm talking about. People only play that. It's not fun. You wait for fucking 30 minutes when you join because people always stall. I can't go back to it. If versus Saxon Hale is not added to the alternative game modes tab, what's the fucking point of having it? What were they thinking? Oh, I know. They aren't fucking thinking. They don't fucking have TF2 on the brains. They're too busy jacking themselves off in VR Source 2. It does look pretty cool, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm really excited for Source 2. Counter-Strike 2 looks awesome. But still, Valve is not thinking about what I'm thinking, alright? That's the problem, okay? That's the problem. They don't give a damn. And my problem is I care too much, alright? Do I care too much? Maybe. Who makes a fucking 15-minute video ranting about the alternative game modes tab? Who makes a 15-minute video ranting about menus? Me! I do! Waylon PK does because he cares about this! Why does he care about it? I don't know, but I'm not just pulling shit out of my ass here, alright? This is genuine autistic anger! I'm bothered by it, and I think it sucks, and it needs to change now! Even though, you know, it won't, because, you know, no one watches my videos, but I got a little sidetracked! Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, right. Bring Payload Race out of the alternative game mode's hell. Make good maps for it, too, so that people actually play it. Bring Doomsday out. Doomsday is just King of the Hill with extra steps. You go and get the Australium, and then you still wait on one center control point until it gets capped. Does the map suck ass? Yes, it does. It's not very fun. But they could make it fun. Just make another one. And it's not locked to, like, lore reasons or some other bullshit people might come up with to fight me on this. Just make a new one! How many fucking new maps have we gotten for Halloween mode that would probably contradict the lore? Like, why the fuck would the mercenaries be going around fighting scarecrows? Or throwing more ghosts into hell? The administrator's not fucking paying them to do that shit, but you know why? Because it's a fucking video game! I want to fucking play my fucking video games, and I want to have fucking options to play my games. I get pretty fucking bored of only ever getting to play Payload or Capture the Flag, because only bots are on Attack Defense, and only fucking Uncle Topian, Uncle Danians infest the Payload servers, and the 5CP servers, and the King of the Hill servers. Like, I don't want to play those. I want to play something a little bit different without having to go to a fucking community server where I gotta download a bunch of bullshit. The alternative game modes tab sucks. It needs to get reworked. There needs to be better maps. It's gotta have better support. And I have great hope for the future of TF2. For the first time in a while, I can say, I think that the future looks bright, and I'm kind of excited for what we're gonna get with VScript. Who knows what kind of map possibilities we can get. But this is a really minor thing. I'm probably the only one that really doesn't like this, but I'm gonna just boldly say it now. More than half of the maps in alternative game modes aren't alternative game modes. There's nothing that different that would separate them from regular Payload. Oh, right, Payload Race, there's 2 carts. Bullshit! Who cares? Play it! Oh, special delivery, you gotta fucking go get a briefcase. That's just what Capture the Flag is! Except now you stand on a fucking objective and then it turns into King of the Hill and you wait there and then you get shot by snipers. I don't want to play Hydro. Hydro was just attack defense. Snowplow was just attack defense. A lot of the custom game modes down here in this tab are just very slight variations of game modes that people have been playing for 16 years. So, I think the only maps that really deserve to be in the alternative game modes tab are probably DeGroot Keep, all the manpower maps, and all the pastime maps. Bring that shit out. More than half of them don't deserve to be rotting in hell down there, because it is hell. You can't queue up without getting killed by bots. While I'm at it, while I'm ranting, Valve, you need to finish the training mode. It's been like 10 years, and it's still just soldier, demo man, spy, and engineer. You know, when I first started playing this game, I didn't know how to fucking Uber charge as medic because there was no medic training mode. Wouldn't it be awesome if you tried to queue up in for a game and it was like, oh, you should probably complete the training mode first. We'll still let you queue up, but you should probably do this first. I feel like that would be cooler. But anyway, that's my rant. That's my Waylon rant. Yeah. Let me know in the comments if you fucking agree. And you better fucking like and fucking subscribe, or I'll blow my fucking brains out trying to queue up for fucking Banana Bay.